What is going on, everyone? This is Shane with MotoFactory, and today we have another aero install video guide. This is going to be on the Kawasaki ZX-10R 21 to 2025 Plus. As you can see, this is a big muffler with a catalytic converter, so we are going to be installing the Pro Race system with Simon, my lead tech, right over here. So let's go ahead and, before we do take anything off, let's see what it sounds like. So Simon, you want to grab me the decibel reader? So very, very muffled noise. So Simon, if you want to go ahead and show the people what kind of tools that they're going to be needing.
Screwdriver, an Allen key, 654 ratchet, and 10 millimeter, 12 wrench and 10 wrench. Okay guys, now I'm showing you how to take out the exhaust. The first need to take out the fairing and exhaust cover, and after exhaust and catalytic converter. The first, starting the fairing. The fairing bolt is 4 and 5. First, take out here. Sorry, this is 4. And after taking a screwdriver, here have the black bolt. The plastic. 1, 2, and under have the one more, 3. Yeah, here have the one more. Now, take out the exhaust cover, after exhaust, and starting catalytic. So first, take the LM5 and take out the bolts. This way, pulling and coming out. Okay guys, here is 10 millimeter. So pulling so easy. And here have the one more, the clamps. Yep. Now we need to take off first the servo body cable. And after, the cat came out. Here you have the small bolt. This one is Allen 4. If you have the small Allen, it's work more easy. Okay, 10 millimeter. Here you have the 2 bolts. Tighten it first. Lose it. After pulling, back is all in. First take out the back, after front coming to easy. Okay, this one is, we need to pull it this way. If you're using this tool, the needle pulls. Yeah. Coming easy. Here I have the clamps. You need to take out this one too. And after here, I have the one bolt. It's a Allen-6. We need to take out here too. An exhaust came out. Yep. Yeah, this one is so heavy. I think this system is way better. Yeah. Now starting building the RO system. Okay guys, now take out the completely exhaust system. We need to take out the servo body kit. Someone is zip tied to here and leave it, but we need to take it out. The cable going this way, going here, under this seat have the servo body. It's need a first 2 bolt here now. The rear seat take out, 2 bolt. After seat is came out, and servo body have the 2 bolt and 1 cable. After so easy pulling and came out. First pulling this plastic black piece. Yep. After right and left have the Allen-4 2 small bolt. If you have the magnet, so easy to hold the bolt this way. Pulling back seat up, coming easy. Okay, here I have the 2 bolt and cable is here, this one. The first take out the bolt and after take out the cable. Okay, here have the 2 cable. We need to take out this 2 cable. Yep. Okay, inside have the one zip tied here. We need to cut this one. Okay guys, here back had one bolt. It's 8 millimeter. If you have the ratchet and longer and 8 millimeter, inside have the one bolt. If you take it out, because this one is holding the cable. Yeah, this one, it's holding the cable in the servo. This one is a little bit hard, but if you have the time, of course it came out. Now, starting to put the exhaust arrow system. Alright guys, now unboxing the exhaust system. Yep. I think this is exhaust. Yeah. Perfectly clean, perfect system. Here you have the bolt, clamp, spring. This one mid-pipe. Look at this weld, it's perfect.
All right, guys, now Simon unboxed the Aero Pro Race titanium system. This thing is super light, so very, very light. Now we have the stock exhaust here as well, so I just want to show you guys the weight savings, and you're definitely going to notice it when riding. Changing out the exhaust system is one of the best things you could do to increase performance. So let's see, here we have the Cat. So let's see what this guy weighs in at. So 10.42 pounds. So you want to pull up your calculator? Honestly, people are like, dude, it's easy math. I don't know what this next number is going to be. So 10.42. Oh, let's let it slide. So roughly 16 pounds. So roughly 16 and a half pounds. And then obviously we're not including like the servo motor as well. That probably weighs like a pound or something like that. So like I said, the servo motor, removing that is optional. This is a customer's bike, so we're gonna do it proper. But if you guys want, you can kind of zip tie, kind of like what you were saying. So, okay, so 16 pounds, mid-pipe, silencer as well. And the silencer, as you can see, is an optional dB killer as well. So we'll just leave it in there. So let's see what this system weighs. No, it's touching. Let's see how I could get this. Yep, look at that. 1.3 pounds. Look at that, 3 pounds total compared to 16. So that's 13 pounds. Now, I know we still gotta add like the spring, the exhaust shield cover. It's not gonna be that big of a difference, but we're talking almost a 13-pound difference. That's gonna be absolutely insane. So let's get this thing thrown on the bike, and then yeah, we'll see what it sounds like.
Okay guys, now we start to build the exhaust system. The first, this one is a Lux gasket maker. If you're using the here, to stop the leak, the gas. All right guys, now mid-pipe, and I'm gonna need the clamps too. The Arrow is giving together the clamps. This is good. Need a little bit on. Yep. Perfect. So easy going the inside. After clamps coming this way. Yeah, here is bigger. I think it's 13 millimeter. Yeah, here is 13 millimeter. OEM is 10 millimeter, here's 13. Yep. Now it's good. After this bolt is it's coming together, the kit arrow system. It's coming here. But first, need to put this one. After back, this way is going. OEM here is 6 millimeter, but here is 8 millimeter now. We need to use Allen key 8. Okay, back is 17 millimeter. Need a hole. Turn it. Strong now. This 2 is coming this way. 1 is here. 1 is here. And then this cover, carbon fiber cover. After putting the exhaust, and spring, perfect. And here, using the OEM bolt. $10 millimeter. Yeah. Now we need to clean the exhaust because the factory it's coming with a little bit of oil. Nice wipe it. After putting the fairing, everything back and start. Okay, right now everything is ready. The all exhaust system perfectly put. Now we back putting the fairing and seat after starting the exhaust. Making sure it's pulling up after putting the bolt. Downstairs fairing is fine. Now we're jumping the upstairs. Okay, making sure all cableway is good, because the seat cover is not cutting the cable or it's broken the cable. Making sure everything the inside. Way seat, the first pushing back, after front. After metal piece is coming inside this way, not this way. And after putting the black cover, last one, rear set. Yep. Seat, fairing, everything's perfect. Now bike is ready to start.
All right guys, Simon just wrapped up the exhaust for you guys. As you can see, we essentially have a full titanium system because the headers on the ZX-10R are titanium. So now that we got rid of that cat and our silencer, essentially we have a full titanium system. So keep in mind this bike is not tuned yet, but we're still gonna give you a cold start or a first startup. The first one is gonna be with the DB Killer in. So Simon, if you wanna go ahead and do the honors. So roughly like 95 decibels. If you guys can't see, it's roughly like 95 at idle. Give it a couple revs. Shit, that's loud. So up to like 120 at that. So yeah, let's go ahead and take out the DB Killer and let's see what it's gonna be with the DB Killer. So loud, guys. My ears, like, it's actually starting to ring. So DB Killers, it's nice that they offer it. Some of the Aero products, you have to buy it separately, but it's nice that they include it in the system. So go in there, as you guys can see, it's pretty much like all the honeycomb, like the sound deadening, but overall it's pretty much like a straight pipe. So let's go ahead and get a start now. So idling was 95. So go ahead and let's see what idling is. Shit.
More than 90? Oh.
It's 105, so it's roughly like a 10 decibel difference. So, wow. Hold on. All right. Yeah, so up to like 130. So yeah, the decibel saves about 5 to 10, or the DB Killer saves about 5 to 10 decibels, but yeah, we'll go ahead and put some clips in for you guys with like the exhaust, pretty much how it sounds, so we're not blowing everyone up inside the building. But if you guys want an Aero system for your bike, go ahead and check out MotoFactoryParts.com. We are an authorized Aero dealer. I'm gonna be bringing you guys more install videos with Simon to pretty much teach you guys how to install all these systems. So yeah, go ahead and check us out if you need anything, and we appreciate your support. See you on the next video.